second
Yes.
session with Dr. Janet. As usual, picking her up and having her dropped off at her workplace. Hi, Dr. Janet. Good to have you.
Good morning, Il, and everyone, wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening. This is 10th of July. So, yeah, last week in Plastoplo. So, what we're going to discuss on our way to work, it will all be on knowing ourselves, our true self as human beings, and most importantly, as someone who came out from the Creator, God Himself, the source of life. So, just to put it out clear, I'm not a pastor, I am not a theologian. I am just someone who is trying to understand myself in the Word of God. So I'm just sharing it to you all viewers. So, yeah, we're gonna pause for a while. Thank you. Good morning. Yes. So, like one time I believe I made mention of it. It's like, as human beings, just recapping some points on where we left off last time. For those who did not join us last time, we said that we gave an analog of a rock. So we said that if you want to, if you take a piece of that big rock and if you examine its properties, its contents, its structures, everything will be the same of the mother rock which you took that piece of rock from. And if you happen to paint it or reshape it or whatever that you can do, that doesn't change the original nature, the original content property of that rock. All you did was remodeling, reshaping, and painting it. Right? So if you happen to, put that same rock in a solution to remove the paint, and then if you see that rock again, the contents will still remain the same as that of the mother rock. When all the paints come off, yes, the remodeling would be there, but that's just the shape of it. But the true content and the true waneme, it still remains. Just like that, we as human beings who come out from God, we also carry the same property and same content where God has. So yes, while living on this earth, we've been beaten up, we've been molded and reshaped and remodeled by the world and the environment that we grew up in. And we thought that that's who we are, that's the definition of who we are. Sometimes we got painted, tainted. We were told that we are like this, we are this, we are. So yeah, we were told that we were, we are drug bodies. We were told the world reshaped, remodeled us, to go to a level that we to a point that we think that we are who we are, what the world tells us. So me planting on some, I'm just a nobody. I'm just like this because that's what the world and the community that we live in, the environment that we live in, has remodeled and shaped us. But always remember that you have that content, that the original content that is from Yeshua, that is from God. Hey, that's the most important thing that we as individuals must tap into it. And in order to tap into it, the more you want to know the source, you have to study the source. Huh? So once you know who the source is, that's when you will rediscover yourself. You will rediscover your true potential. You will rediscover your true content, your true nature. So it's always good to go back to our source to know ourselves. That's why the Bible tells us to, draw nigh to me and I will draw nigh to you. The Bible also tells us that we have to remain in Him so that He remains in us. So the more we get to know Him, the more we get to see who God is, who we are. So we're gonna live a life that is of godliness, that is holy, that is righteous, that is pure. Where Mipla Miki mentioned before, we are pure beings, we are holy beings, we are righteous beings, because that is who our source is. Our source is holy, our source is righteous, our source is pure. So yeah, just try go back and reflect on your life and see what the world has remodeled you into knowing that is who you are, or tainted and painted you. And if you see that you have been, mislabeled in any way by the world, I believe we have to go back to the foot of the cross, get ourselves washed by the blood of the Lamb, and get to know your true self in God and live in that true self. So thank you. I believe I have already reached my destination to go off.
Yes. Yes. So this is Dr. Janet getting off. Thank you for having us. Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you for the verse. We all enjoyed. You have a good day.
Thank you, El, for having me. And the more we get to know who we are, the better we become of ourselves. So, yeah.
Okay.
If now